Greetings once again, beings of light. We come to you today with somewhat of a rather advanced message. For many of you know that you lead many different consciousness expressions, choose many forms for your explorations of your higher realm, your soul groups, as you may know them. And many of you know that you do choose between a multitude of timelines and probabilities to weave what you experience in your chosen form as a straight line of sorts of a life which begins at one point and then transforms into another form at the end, are what you assume and have known to be the end of your life. We are here to tell you about the lives within the life that you lead, the many threads of living which you have offshoots of, which you may not be aware. For instance, every individual who you come into contact with is a life. Now, they draw within that energy, that connection, all of the auspices of all of the lives that they have lived, they have experienced. And that is the interaction that is connected even in almost unseemingly passing ways in your physical reality. And those that you have a friendship with or a familial relationship with, you have a separate life with them and another life without them, but you weave them together in your linear fashion to experience them all in one chosen reality of illusion. Think about what that means. Every person who you work with has a separate life with you. Even if it is only fleeting, it is just that short time frame in your reality. But in truth, that relationship, that connection extends far beyond what you know, what you realize. For it is the connection between the true consciousness, the energetic resonance, the vibrational frequency and light of those individuals expressing themselves in physicality, which you are truly connected. And you are fulfilling these roles. And they are all of those lives, your friends, your lovers, your chance encounters, are all separate lives that you live, and yet you weave them all together into one experience. Now, in your linear form, your linear landscape, that is a rather ambiguous concept which to take to heart. For that is not the way you experience things. And you imagine the life that you know of to be the main one, when in fact it is a minor offshoot of the grander self that you are. But when you see someone and you connect with them, that connection stems from far outside your physical realm. Those are connective tendrils, conduits, associations of the souls, the soul groups that are representative of those individualized expressions in your knowing. We just wish for you to ponder upon that, to help expand your mind, your sense of identity, and spur you to greater curiosities, which will lead you to even more explorations and realizations of how great and expansive you actually are, even in your expressed physical form. For none of you are ever alone. And if each person who you interact with, you have other realities of exploration with, it is all tied together in a bigger mesh or a weaving than you could ever imagine. And we wish to bring that to you in this day and let you know that you live many lives within the life that you experience. It is just that you have chosen this singular vision in which to narrow your focus so that you may play out the parts you have chosen and unfold them to your chosen desires. But that is far from what you are in a much larger sense. So when you come across people, or you know them, or they are close to you, try to sense them as more than just what they are to you in those moments, in those roles. Get a handle, in your terms, on their greater reality and their greater impact with you and your growth on a more soulful level. And understand that those deeper undercurrents of those other relationships flow through those experiences, even though they are expressed within those physical identities. And we leave you in love and continue your courageous journeys into exploration in this densified realm, which few have chosen to express. In that way, you are leaders, you are masters, you are teachers of many realms and many races. That too is another life which you lead and is woven within the actions, the thoughts, the intentions which you take. And we will let you go to your linear time. Know that you are more and you are loved more than you know.